has the classic call.
Cigar in quest of the perfect season. He has won 11 in a row and is now entering the starting gate with 10 of the best the world can offer, trying to beat him. One more behind the gate. That is ultra long shot Jed Forrest, as the tote board reads 99-1 on him. It reads 3-5 for would-be champion Cigar. In the gate for the 12th Breeders' Cup Classic. And they're off. French Deputy Star Standard strikes out for the lead immediately, and he is aggressively ridden here. Star Standard to the lead, and Cigar is keyed up today. Very competitive, and he's right up there close for the inside Le Carrière. They make the bend toward the backstretch. Star Standard leads. Le Carrière pressing on the inside. Jerry Bailey with a hard hold of the pent-up power of Cigar, restrained in third. Peaks and Valleys in the clear on the outside fourth. Unaccounted for is fifth. French Deputy from off the pace today. England's Hauling is now seventh on the outside. Tinner's Way is next. Then it's Solo the Matter, who's down on the fence about 9 lengths from the lead. Jed Forrest and Concern is just where he was last year at this time. Last, about a dozen lengths from the front. The opening quarter went in 24 1/5 seconds. Star Standard on the outside. Le Carrière pressing for the lead with 6 furlongs to go. And Cigar wants to go to the lead, but Jerry Bailey says no, not yet. Unaccounted for, fourth toward the rail with 5 furlongs to run. The opening half mile went in 48 1/5 seconds. Solo the Matter now has to pick it up, and he threads his way through in between horses. Then far the back, it's French Deputy, who's only 3.5 lengths from the lead. Then Peaks and Valleys, followed by Hauling. A break of 3 to Jed Forrest, followed by Tinner's Way. Concern is still last. 3 furlongs to go. Cigar! Cigar makes his move, and he sweeps to the lead with a dramatic rush with 3 furlongs to go. And Jerry Bailey turns him loose, and he guides him down to the rail as the field turns for home. Unaccounted for down inside. A quarter of a mile between Cigar and a perfect season. Coming down to the last furlong with a 2.5 length lead. And Jerry Bailey calls on Cigar for everything he has. Le Carrière is awakening second. On the inside, unaccounted for. On the outside, Solo the Matter. And here he is, the unconquerable, invincible, unbeatable Cigar. He has won it, and look at this time over this racetrack, 1:59 2. He beat the best the world could offer, and even Mother Nature too. There he is, Cigar.
We have been witness to racing greatness. Cigar, 12 in a row, an unbeaten season, and he did it in style. 1:59 2. Cigar galloping his way into racing greatness. It was an exploding Cigar when Jerry Bailey finally said, go. He blows by Star Standard and Le Carrière, the early pace setters. It was a monster move. We've talked about him being a push-button horse. He'll do whatever you want him to do at any point of a race. And when Jerry Bailey said, let's get after it, did he ever. Greg McCarron with Jerry Bailey. $5 million for Cigar, 4th all-time on the money list. Alan Paulson and Bill Mott's 3rd Breeders' Cup victory, number 5 for Bailey, 2nd of the afternoon. And they did it on a track certainly not its best in stakes record time, 1:59.58. Cigar inhaled the field to win 12 in a row. Think this isn't a pretty picture? You can put his place up there among the best that have raced. Jerry Bailey making sure, right hand, left hand with a whip, right about here. He looks and he knows he's got a dozen. In fact, Cigar eased up, or the time could have been faster. Like Bailey had already quit riding a couple of steps before the wire. Number 1 indeed. Billy Mott, not bothered by that mini controversy in the paddock. Alan Paulson knows it. And the self-made cigar team, Mott, Paulson, Jerry Bailey, and the horse himself, Cigar. What an ovation from the crowd here at Belmont Park. 4 of the last 5 for Jerry Bailey. This is the one he'll remember.
Ranks right there with the best, Tom. What he did at the half-mile pole here, when he exploded and opened up 3 lengths as if it was just turning on a light switch, that's a monster move, particularly on a racetrack like today that's gooey and a little bit on the holding side. Tremendous racehorse, tremendous year, and certainly one of the very best.
Payoffs, Cigar 340, 360, 290. Paid more to place than he did to win. There'll be a lot of people saving those $2 tickets on Cigar. Put a $2 wager in there and frame that ticket. La Carriere holding on gamely for second and unaccounted for. The last horse to beat Cigar held the show. Here's the weight race winning streak of hauling comes to a close on the dirt of Belmont Park. We'll be back with a presentation a little bit later, but one more look. As they say, one of the best to ever look through a bridle.
But